Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Now I'm here going through bits and pieces because I wanted to over there, notes. I want to do some more on that shabby. I don't know if I'm going to need that at the moment on this shabby book that we're making. Now I've got that bit. And I've nearly finished this piece here. I have to do a bit more to that. So I'm actually going to finish really soon, and just now, and put that on there. And then I'm going to show you what else I'm going to put in it today, as far as I know. Okay, so I'm just going to finish this. So I don't think I did the video on putting that piece on the back there. Could have done, but I don't think I did. And then I'm going to sit that onto there, because that's going to be stuck on the page, and this is the pocket that I'm going to put the booklet in that I want to make. So I've just got a bead needle hanging around here, and I'm trying to look after it. Now it's caught in me glue pot thingy. So right, let's fix that. Right. Okay, so now I've got. I wanted to sew that on. I'll do that in a minute. Where I'm going to put that. Now that I've put the cardboard on the back of here, I won't really be able to sew that on there, will I? So I might have to... I don't know if I can. Might be able to do it before I stick it on. I might do that, eh? I'll sew this on here first. I only did a few embroidery stitches on there so far. I haven't done a lot of embroidery on this one. I might be able to just pick up something and go around here with some straight stitches. Pick up the bit of fabric on the top. What would you have done with the cotton? Now there we go. I do move about a bit and take my cotton with me sometimes. Anyway, so I'm Sonya Stepto, and I'm in Australia, and I really love doing this, and I really appreciate everybody coming on my channel and subscribing and putting my likes and putting comments up there on my videos. I really enjoy that, watching you reading what you write and that stuff, sort of thing. Now, I wonder if that'd be very hard to do in my hand. I think it would be. I think I might just have to stitch it on with some straight stitches, eh? I'll go up here. We're doing slow stitching, and I haven't really done a lot on this one. Oh well, I did it around the edge. So this I'm only going to... I hope I'm in this jot here. I'm only going to sew around this part, okay? Just do straight stitches, alright. And the next thing, we'll probably learn a bit more on the next one, I hope. Do a few more things. I really like this. I think it's really awesome. Really pretty, isn't it? Yes. Got up early this morning and went off down to Aldi's before it opened at 8:30, so I was there at 25 past, freezing cold, possible dripping rain. Because I bought Jeremy some greenhouses, like 2 small ones and a big one that he put together. The small ones are only just for little plants starting and that, and then the big one, he had one outside, but it deteriorated the cover on it, so told him I'd buy him one for Father's Day, but they weren't there till this morning, but that's okay. I think he's really pleased with them, so that's good. And then it wouldn't fit on my gopher, because I don't know if you know that I do have a mobility scooter, because I can't walk very far, and it helps me get around and do things. And now that the winter's here, still, it's not winter, it's actually summer now. Actually, it's not spring. spring. I'll get it right in a minute. Now that spring is here, the weather should be getting better, but it's just not good at all. Yesterday I went out. Oh, I was off having a good day. The sun was shining and everything. The next minute, you know, one of those birds clapped me on the head and made a big hole in my head. It bled a bit, but not much, because I was quite close to the main street. I went to my local chemist, and the girl there that's known for many years put some stuff on it for me and fixed it. And then I went off and I had my nails done because I felt bad when that thing hit me. I had pains in my head and my jaw was hurting really bad, and I didn't know what was going on, but it's really hard, and it was just above my ear. Last year I got hit 3 times, and I'm not going out there now without an umbrella or something. And I had this morning, I'd had a really big woolly scarf, and I wrapped it around my head and around my neck. Anyway, I had the umbrella with me, but there was no attacking going on today. I went a different way, and I'm going to have to keep doing that, go a different way, and just try and keep away from them, because September is the month everybody says where they come out, and birds come out, and you know, because they got baby birds and they're worried about you hurting your baby birds, and I'm not going near your baby birds. Just leave me alone, you know. I feel not good, but about having to go out, and then that happened. I should have sewed round in there first, shouldn't I? It doesn't matter though. I think it looks really good. Don't know if I wanted to put something in that bit. A bit of a decoration piece, something for... There's a knot. Is that the knot from the start of it? That's not good. Nobody wants to see that, do they? I suppose it doesn't really matter. It's supposed to be a bit shabby, isn't it? But anyway, because that the thing I bought wasn't quite... It went on me... had it in front of myself on the scooter because it fit across my legs, and on my feet in front of my knees, and it was a little bit cosy. So anyway, Jeremy, I rang him and told him that I got him, and I said I'll have to come straight home because I was supposed to go and get a few other things, but it didn't really matter. He didn't need them urgent, but we were going to get today, but that'll, you know, have to do that another time. And sometimes you've got to just go out and get what you need, and then other days you do shopping sort of thing for groceries. It just depends what... Anyway, so he come down halfway and met me, so he could help me carry that thing home, but it was good. It didn't rain. There was only a couple of spots on it, so that was okay. I don't know what I'm pulling that down there for, because I don't want it to be too... I'll tuck it up there a bit. Okay, now I can put a stitch across here, I think. I'll do a cross stitch across that. I didn't want to take too much off it though, like take away from it too much, but I suppose put a bit of sewing over there, it's not going to hurt, is it? A bit of sewing on it. Yeah. I don't know yet if I want to do that or not. I don't know, actually, that I could probably use a bit of that tealy blue-ish colour. I've got some here somewhere. Yeah. So yesterday, what did I buy yesterday? I don't think I bought anything much. I wonder if this is... Gee, that's in there good. That can come out. I wonder if I could put a bit of that on. Oops, it's stuck. It got caught. Close that up. I didn't think to start my timer, but it's okay because I don't want to upset the little dog anyway that watches me. He doesn't want me to... Wish I could say his name. I can't pronounce his name properly. The lady told me that he loves to watch me, and I don't know how I'm going to say good day to him because I can't say his name. Because it's spelled a little bit different, and I can't say it. But anyway, I'm sure it's okay. His mum will tell me I'm talking to him. Yeah. All right, now I'm going to stitch. I'm going to do a maybe herringbone stitch, I suppose it might be called. Yep, I think it's a herringbone. And now I'm going to how am I going to do this without stitching right through to there? Oh, you can. So I need to have a go. Maybe I shouldn't have ended off until I had this all done, but I didn't realise I want to put a bit more stitching on. Alright, so I'm coming up under there trying to disguise that knot that's behind there. Now I'm only going to pick up the fabric, maybe. Just go back there like that. This mightn't be herringbone, this could be cross stitch. Both, one of them goes one way and one back the other. When I say that, I'll show you the other one in a minute and see which. This is cross stitch. Herringbone stitch, you go up and down like that when you're putting your needle in. But this cross stitch will look pretty good, I reckon. Across here. Now I've got a few layers, so therefore I'm able to pick it up without going right through to the back. Stuttering a bit there. There you go, see, that's working nicely. I like that. So make sure you keep your little stitches the same size if you can, you know, so it goes across there like that. Give them the same size. Rightio. I'm going to start on another one today. I hope if I have plenty of time, I just thought I came in here a bit late today, like I said, because I had to go out. But there's bits of string hanging off here. That doesn't matter. That looks nice, doesn't it? I think it does. I wanted to make like a shape for a belly band now. After I do this, I'm going to make a shape for a belly band. Ouch! That got me. Well, that looks ducky, doesn't it? Oh, I like that. That's different. So there was a lady up there today, she was buying all these garden beds, you know, ones that you put above the ground, because she said her ground was really not good. But you know, you have to work it and you have to put stuff into your ground for it to be good. But anyway, she bought a whole heap of them. And all this stuff to start a garden, because she said she wanted to do her own vegetables and stuff like that. She said she used to be a nurse, but she quit the nursing, so she was going to go home and work on a garden. So that's a good thing, I suppose. Everybody should have a garden. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. That's really cool. I'll try and end it off over here so I don't... I'll end it off on the front. Come here. Very good. I like it. And now I've got to put this onto here, which I think I might stick that. I might glue that down. It'll stay. Yep, it will, because I've got the card. Now, this is the part I don't want to stick, so I'll hang on to it because I don't put glue there. So I've got this glitter glue, and it's old and at the bottle because I've refilled it. Best glue I like. It's the best glue I like. For what I do, only thing is, when you've got some fabric to fabric, it just takes a little tiny while to glue. That's all. It just takes a little tiny while. Make sure I push it down. Have I got something to put in there? looking around to find something to push down in there. I suppose I could use this. Oh, this thing here. This will work. I think. No, it won't fit. That will not fit down in there. Lots of shape, lots of different bits of card in this one. This will fit. There you go. I cut this off my crusket packets. I like these cruskets, and that's good to make that out of. You know what? It could be what I could make my journal out of, couldn't it? If I put in there. And a small journal in there. Goes in there pretty good. I won't do that now though, because I want to do a belly band one. So this is going to look really nice in the pages here. Where am I? I'm trying to keep things in their own containers so I can see what I'm doing. Know what I'm up to. That's going to go on there like that, or on the cover, or somewhere in the book. Okay, so I need these bits. I'm thinking about, I'm going to have to make some more of those because I really love that, and I want to put them in there too. Maybe, and even maybe some of these. That could go in there, couldn't it? There's another piece of embroidery that's going to go in there. Okay. Oh, so with this, what I was thinking, I want to cut the centre out of that. I think I want to cut the centre out of that and use this as like a frame for something. But then that idea's gone by the wayside a bit, because I'll put this back on here for a second, because I wanted to do the pages. So that could be on a different video on another day. Look at this, I've got that for something for my last name journal when I get to that, you know. That journal I'm going to make. I want a belly band, don't I? I want a belly band for my book. And I might start this for the base. What do you reckon? How long? Should probably write down how long this is, shouldn't I? I probably have written it somewhere, just... There we go. Just draw a line. And cut that out through there. And this is really easy to cut straight if you follow the threads. Real easy to cut straight. Now I don't want it to be too wide, because then it'll take up too much space, and you don't want to do that because you only got a small book. So how about this size, eh? This is not bad? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, so you got that bit. So that piece is about 4 centimetres, an inch and 3/4. Just depends whether you count the frilly bit on the side. I'm going to fray this bit off here, in the top and the bottom. Not too much though, that's enough. We just need to should put that in the garbage. Okay, so now let's find something to put on that. I do love these sort of things. I do love this sort of thing here. And I have a piece of this that's all nice and ready to go. Look at it. Look at that, isn't that awesome? I have a little tiny box there with tiny little bits of fabric in it. I don't know if I'm going to use any of those. That piece that I like the look of. Excuse me. Anything that's a bit ragged is good, isn't it? I do like this. No, it's not gathered up. I'll gather it. we can gather that up. We don't have to. Probably should try and keep away from things I've already done, if I can. This is how I store my things. Now, I like it the best way. I just put the stuff in the bag, in the packet, and then put it away. And I feel like I just can go and get them out what I need. Just look through and see if there's anything, takes me fancy, and put it in there. A bit of that's a bit of old calico, not old calico, but it's calico. And a bit of calico on that. We could go with some green, couldn't we? A bit of green. It's material, but we can figure out what to do with it, can't we? There's something out there for it. And then I've got some of this. Oh dear. We're getting blingy, aren't we, today? Mighty blingy. What have I got in this one? Let's have a look and see what I can do with this, though. This is probably about enough. I don't know. So we're going to put that on the background as well. It's a nice big piece, isn't it? So I do want to cut some off this, probably do. I've already done that. That's already in that other one. Haha. You nearly use the same thing, and I don't really want to do that. I do like this thing. This is cool. Got some bits off that. I don't know if I need to put all that on there. If I can do a bit more. So that'll have to go. So that's in the book that way. You'll have to put the raggedy bit on that side, Sonya, because you won't be able to push anything underneath it if you've got that sitting there, will you? So you have to have that bit over there like that, right? And then we've got this bit that I thought I might shuffle together somewhere along here. I've got some blue. Okay, so I do have blue that's already gathered up a bit, look. That's nice. Oh, I like this. This is going to be colourful, isn't it? I don't think that matters. I like this bit too. Wait a minute. There's a part of something that's sewn that I've pulled apart. This is for those nice circly bits that I make. Where is that gone to? Don't lose that flower, Sonya. Where'd it go? I'm trying not to pick up. What did I do with it? Did I throw it back in the box? No, I didn't. Well, I might have. I don't know. Before I terrorise myself looking for that thing. I must have it here on the table unless I knocked it on the ground. So, but that fell out of the bag. That fell out of the bag. This is out. All this stuff's out now. It's all out. Here we are. That's what I want. This here thing, because that's made with that sort of thing. That is awesome. So I might do one of those. Did I do one of them the other day? Yeah, but that was in a different thing. It's a different thing altogether, Sonya. I feel I'm looking for a bit of something with bit of difference. Here we are. Look at that. Right, I might have to put the blue over on there to that way a bit. I've got some of this. There's a bit of green of that. You move over, and I'll use a bit of this. I think I like this one. This one's snazzy. Okay. That bit there, maybe. I'll make one of those to put in there. I have a container over here that says doilies, but I don't think I can reach that. Or is it over there? Where did that go? There's a bit of one in there. Oh, the colour, that's alright. The colour's good, isn't it? That's good, like that bit. Now, let's see if we get some small bits, because they're always handy, aren't they? Small bits. They fill up any gaps or whatever. Any pieces that you want to put on. That's a vintage piece there. I'm just going to sew some of this on here, because I think I'll like that. Maybe I'm going to have to do a bit with green on, aren't I, later? And there's a bit of that. Goodness, I think you've got enough. Let's get a needle and thread. Do you think we can do something with this? Okay, so I'll gather this one up first. I've got a piece of thread in there. Only a small bit, but it's only need a bit. I'll gather that up. I did that before in this other one, but I can do it again on this. Nobody's going to worry about that. I'm only going to do it on one side, not up the middle, just the side. Just go through here and do a half-inch thingies. You know, stitches, Sonya. They are thingy stitches. Got a knot? Good. So then I can have a bit of one of those on here. Can't I? A bit of one of those. It's like a little fan. It's like a fan. Okay. Put that through there so it won't come unthreaded. Threaded. We got that bit. Now I have a bow. We just found a bow. Now we can go back that way with that one. Hang on a minute. I'll put that up under there. I'm going to do some fancy stitching on here somewhere, so I'll have to leave myself a space for that, won't I? Maybe I do need this piece to be that long down the bottom. Oh no, there it is up there. I'm too much tucked up the top. I'll put it down here. Hope you can still see what I'm doing, and you can't. Sorry about that. Righto, so that looks pretty cool. I like what's happening there so far. I'm going to put that on there. Maybe tuck a piece of this in under there. Maybe. So it just comes down that way. I do like that. I do like to see the burlap out the side there. I think I do like that bit. Have that. Going too far over that side. It doesn't matter. I can just turn the page around the other way. The sting itself. I'm making it that way because that's how I how I envisioned it, I suppose, back to front. This would look good on that. I'm going to have to use it. There's no two ways about that. I'm going to have to use that on there. But I'll make one. I'll show you. Because it's not hard, but it's only... Is it made out of a strip or a circle? Doesn't look like a circle to me. It looks like a strip. Okay, so we're going to get a piece of this, a strip of this here. It probably is made out a circle, but anyway. I don't know, why can't I tell? Because I've pulled it in too far. I can't tell. Well, I'm just going to make it this way now, anyway. Need a needle and thread yet again. Maybe you should have made that wider, Sonya. You didn't make it wide enough. It'll do, because I like it like it is. I will like it like that. Now, what have I done with my thread this time? I suppose it's sitting there looking at me and I can't see it. Can you see it, people? Somebody tell me what I did with it. Reel of cotton. Reel of cotton. Where are you? Ah, dear. I hope I didn't stuff it in one of them bags. I suppose anything's possible with you. Oh, here it is, rolled right under there. Okay. Still got a tiny minute to go, but not much. So I might have to do another video on there. Anyway, I hope you don't mind, because I just have to turn it off in a minute and then do a bit more. Show you how they're made. Need one of those things that's in the centre, but I can do something different if I can't find the same flower. I hope I can. I don't know if I can, because I haven't got many of those. We'll have to see what happens, eh? See what we can find to put in there. So all I did was cut a piece of really scary looking, this is a really scary size, but anyway, I'm just going to go along here. This is only going to be small, this one. First of all, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put them together, and I'm going to sew up here. You're going to make a knot, I wonder? No. I don't know why not. I didn't make a knot, I don't know why not. I hope it didn't pull through. Now I'm going to have to cut that a little bit straighter, just for the purpose of doing this. Because you want it to be a bit straighter. And this is just a piece of old cheesecloth. When I say old cheesecloth, I think it is old. I don't think... Now I'm going to do a back stitch, because I don't want to... I don't want to pull that bit, because I'm going to keep going on with the rest of it. And I don't know if I'm going to be happy with that, because I'm going to be... Oh, maybe I won't be able to see it. We won't panic yet. Just wait a minute. Nobody panic. We're going to turn that round like that. Oh, hang on. What have I done? The stitches are coming undone. That's handy. Let's go back. I think my knot was not very good. I think it slid through there. So all I'm doing is joining this in a wild fashion. We're just joining the two ends together, okay? Let's have them now. What do you reckon? Righto. Now, do this, make a circle, and fold it over like that. Okay. And I'm sure that you girls have seen me do this before, my regulars have, but you've got to think about there's other people that haven't, because they're new subscribers and what have you, so it just doesn't... Well, people that have not seen that video, I see. There'll be people that haven't seen that video yet. It's got this on it. I hope it works good, because I've got a feeling I did the other one a different way, but that's all right. I'm sure this is going to be able to be used. Whatever I do with it. Come here. just doesn't want to play nice. It should be playing nice and it doesn't want to. Our youngest daughter's coming to visit this weekend. She didn't get to see her father last weekend, so she's coming on Saturday to visit with him, so that's good. I seen the eldest one last weekend, and that was really good, because when there's all this virus things have been going on, it's been really hard. I haven't seen them very much at all, and plus they're all working, and so therefore they don't have time to, they need, when they have their own spare time, I suppose they've got to do their own things, so they haven't really got any own spare time at all. I suppose I can understand that. And I don't really want them to be running after me, even though they think it's another thing. I'm quite capable of going and doing my shopping by myself and and Jeremy, me and him, we can handle things, Some people, just can't though, and at the moment we're good. Now that's, I'll just pinch up like that, look, see? Isn't that pretty cool? And I don't think I did the other one like it, because it hasn't got all that frilly bits. Nobody's going to worry about the frilly bits, because you're going to put something over the top of that anyway. And if I was just making it as a flower to use for something else, I would have put a little round of these circles on the back of it, but I don't need to do that, because I'm going to fasten it onto here when I get something on that front bit, which I don't know, to be honest, what is that is going to be. I can see some of my stitches there, and that doesn't impress me, but it makes it look more interesting, I guess, might say. Interesting. Have I got that connected? I have. I've got cotton around here everywhere. I'll just end that off for a minute. Now I have this piece here as well, and what I thought about putting in that was one of these. I have these really neat little blokes. I thought about putting one of them in there. That'll be different, won't it? That'll be different. Won't be too shabby though. I'll be changing the idea of the thing, won't I? Now I just need a flower for that, which I don't know whether I can achieve that or not. I'll have a bit of a look in here, because there's a few bits in here that I'm thinking about I've got using for something else later. Yeah. I could embroider something in it, couldn't I? Because that's wrong. Big bright colour. Too bad. That is, not going for that today. I'll leave them in there. I need them feathers for that thing. Be good if I could find one of them flowers, wouldn't it? I'll go and I'll come back and you can see the next bit, okay? Thank you for watching, and I'll be back after, oh well, in a minute, but not for another day for you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and put a like for me. Thank you. Bye-bye.